So in the last video we ended on a little over 32,000 coins and we had a whole transfer list of stuff that was selling. As you can see, most of that has sold. Squad fitnesses went for just under 900. All the players, everything basically is gone. All we've got left is some contracts and the individual fitness cards. So as you can see, we're now on just over 1,000 cards, however. So what we've done is we've invested all the money in squad builder challenges and a couple of players for the future. So the first challenge we completed was the Zenit one from the Russian League SBC. We picked up all the gold players for about 350 coins. We got them all on bids again. We've got one bronze and one silver player in here. So this cost us just under 3,500 coins, and for it we're getting a premium gold 25k pack. The second challenge we completed is the Fenerbahce one. It's exactly the same. We got the players for 350, 300 coins on bids. We did have to use one rare gold player who we did pick up for 650 coins though. So this one cost us around 4,000, maybe just a little bit less for again another 25k gold players pack. We then came on to complete the League and Nation hybrid one. So we'd already done the one yesterday for the 50k pack. We then came on to complete the first challenge, the semi-pro one. Again, just picking all the players up for 350, 300 coins, and we've even got a silver player in this pack as well. So we're getting 1,500 coins and just a normal gold players pack for about 3,500. So the next one we've done is the professional one. Again, we've bought all the players as cheap as we can, so 650 for the rare ones. We've got 350 or 300 for the normal golds, and we've even got silver in it as well. And this one provides another 25k pack. The last one, and this one's needed to complete the group, it required chemistry again, so we just used the dashboard method to get the chemistry, which took about 5 minutes. For this, we get 4,000 coins and a rare gold 25k pack. The cost of all the players was discard once again, so 650, 700 on the rare golds, and then all of these ones went for 350. So we probably spent maybe 4,000 or 5,000 for 4,000 coins, a 25k pack, and then we also get the group rewards, which is another premium gold 25k players pack. Nope, wrong challenge. It's 10,000 coins. That's even better for us. So the next challenge we completed was the quad challenge. This one again gives us another 25k gold players premium pack. And as you can see, we got all the players for 350, 300. The keeper was 400. But this guy was a first owner. The silver was, I think he cost us 300 again. And then the bronzes were all 150 or 200. So we did this extremely cheap again, and we can't lose money from the rewards we get. Then the last squad builder challenge we did was the 10 Nations hybrid. So this one was easy, we didn't need any chemistry, we picked all the players up for, again, 350 or 300 odd coins. So it cost us at most 3,850 coins, probably a little bit less. And for it, we're guaranteed 11 gold players, 3 of them are rare, even at discard we're making money. Plus, we get the group rewards, which is 5,000 coins, and another premium gold players pack. So let's quickly go and open all of those. So, as you can see, we have 8 packs. 8 packs at 25k is 200,000 coins worth of packs to open. So even if we get absolute discard from these, we're still making profit. Let's open the first one, which is going to be a premium gold players pack, and just hope that we get something of value. Something above an 83 would be nice. It's not going to happen though. It's what's his face, Tyson. Just an 81 rated. Hopefully some of these will sell anyway, or be used for squad builder challenges. Inaki Williams might sell. The Turkish silver probably won't. Let me have a quick look at these, list them up, and then we'll jump into the next pack. So jumping into the second pack, we'll open the gold players pack. We'll get this one out of the way, seeing as it's probably going to be the least valuable, as there's only one rare in it. The rare's probably going to be better than the other packs though that we've had. And I have no idea. Ndiaye? Let's have a quick check what else is in here though. Again, with the really weird silver players in these packs. I'm just going to have a quick check again at what's in here and what sells, and then we'll move into the next pack. Okay, so we're onto our third pack now, and we're going to go for the premium gold players pack again, just because we've got so many of them. The last 2 packs have been really poor. We've only listed a couple of items up from them, and by the looks of that flare, it's going to be exactly the same with Julio Cesar. But he is 83 rated, so if he sells for discard, we'll be keeping him and listing the rest here. So going into the fourth pack that we have, We're going to open the rare gold pack this time. We're going to have a break from the premium players packs because they're just not given out to us. Hopefully the consumables in here alone. Oh, the freshly transferred Fonte. I'm not sure he's going to be worth anything. But yeah, the consumables in here alone usually make you some decent money. And Sigurdsson, that's not a bad pack actually. Only one squad fitness annoyingly. CDM to CM. I have a quick look at what this sells for and list these up as well. So we're quickly running out of space from the transfer list. So I'm going to store all of these in the club as we open them and just bash through all full packs. All 4 packs even. So we've got a left back, Valencia, is it Gaia? Gaia might sell actually, which isn't too bad a pool. Who else did we get? No one of any real value. We'll store all them in the club for now. We'll pop him on the transfer list for now, and we'll jump on to the next pack. Hopefully this, nope, not going to be a bigger flare. We haven't got an 84 rated player in one of these packs. We get Shala here, who again, I think he goes for discard. Well, I'm 99% sure he goes for discard. Again, it's just such a poor pack. We'll store all of those again, and just hope these last 2 packs actually give us something a little bit better than what we've got so far. I'm not asking for something huge, but just maybe an 84 rated. Pedro, he might sell for a little bit actually. It's unlikely, he's probably going for discard, but he might. We also get Icardi in there, and 2 more silver players who will probably sell for more than most of these golds actually. So that leaves us with just 1 pack left. Our pack luck throughout the whole of this series has been so poor. We've probably opened about 400, maybe 500k worth of packs, and we've got Kane, a couple of 83s, and then everything else has fallen below it. It's actually just been absolutely atrocious. And again, nothing in this pack. Right, let me sort out the transfer list quickly, remove everything that has sold already, and then list a couple more players up. As you can see, we've already had 11 of the cards we've listed sell, which is quite nice. We'll go list up some more. So that's everything listed and a few more items sold, and we're now at 54,000 coins. We've only played 20 games on this account, we've already got it at 50,000. On top of that, we also have this squad that I bought today. So, as we know, the Team of the Week packs are something that have been released 3 times previously, and it normally requires a rating of 84 with 2 informs if it's tradable and 0 if it's not tradable. So with the recent changes EA made with the patch, they also fixed the squad rating formula and how it works. And due to this, you're going to need more 84 rated players if they were to release the exact same requirements as before. So even if they raise the requirements to a higher level, or even if they drop them and required extra informs or something like that, we'd still have a solid investment to boost the ratings of any builder that they brought out. So each of these players we picked up for 1,500 coins. I think maybe Manolas was 1,600, but the rest were 1,500, and Kane obviously was packed. So this is a solid team that we can climb divisions with while we're sitting on the investment as well. We've got enough bronze contracts to keep them going, so we're never going to need to invest there. All we need is a second team to rotate for fitness, so I'll probably pick up another 84 rated team from that. So we're going to look at a slightly different technique now. We're going to look at mass bidding. All you're doing when you're mass bidding is effectively bidding on as many players as you can, all for cheaper than what they currently sell for. So if we take an example such as, let's go for Manolas. Manolas is an 84 rated player. There's loads of hype around 84 rated players because of these squad builder challenges, and he's currently selling instantly for 1,700. And yeah, you want to pick him up for cheaper than 1,700 in order to make a profit on him when you sell him on. So what we want to do is change our max price to 1,600 here, 1,500, sorry. Then we can pick him up any of these bids here. We can bid on him for 1,500, sell him for 1,700. We set his max price to what we're willing to pay. So we're willing to pay 1,600, so we come 100 under what we're willing to pay. Then we just go through and bid 1,600 on absolutely everyone we can. So as you can see, we've bid on about 10 Manolas maybe. We've already been outbid on the first one, and there's still 3.5 minutes left. As these all get closer to the deadline, we're probably going to lose most of these bids, And the reason for this is he's just too big a player. So many people are trying to mass bid, and when they think of mass bidding, they instantly think of big players. Kante, Smalling, Manolas, Socrates, any 84 plus player, it just usually isn't worth mass bidding unless you've got enough coins to keep cycling different players constantly. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go for something a little less traded in, something not many people will do, hence being unique, hence finding the profit. So we're going to come on here and we're going to go into chemistry styles. We're going to go for engine, and I think engines sell for about 350 coins. Okay, if we put on 400, there should be, yeah, loads of them. So we instantly sell them at 350. So what we want to be picking engines up for are 300 coins. Instantly selling them on, making a profit. So we can bid on every one of these here for 250. So we just bid on a ton of these cards at 250, and we've already started to be outbid. Now the reason for this is they sell instantly for 350. So if you're picking them up at 300 and selling for 350, you're still making about 30 coins profit per card. So what we're going to have to do here is go and change our bids up to 300. So anything that we can rebid on at 300 is what we're going to need to do. And then cut our losses at the ones we bid 250 on. It's a big problem when people try and mass bid, is they try and go for too much profit. They think they can pick up a Pogba for 200k or Manolas for 1,000. There's rare situations where it happens, but 90% of the 99.9% of the time, you've just got to go for the minimum profit, but in a massive quantity, and that's where you make your money. So now we've got 30 items on our transfer targets list. We're waiting for them to either win or lose on the auctions. So there's nothing better to do than actually play the game. So we're jumping into our first game with our 84 squad. It's an awesome squad, except we've got Socrates at left back and Toprak at right back, so 2 centre backs. And the reason for that is there's only one 84 wing back, and that's Azpilicueta, who's overpriced for the investment. So we're just filling in the slots with other investments of fairly fast centre backs, but they should do the trick. Nice, find a run. Oh, that's a brilliant run. I've got to finish that. Oh, he does. It's off the post. I was positive that was going wide. So we go into half time. We've dominated the game, really. It's been a little bit laggy, though, is the problem. Well, really laggy, I guess, because he'd had enough of it, so I guess he just quit. We'll take a win, though. That puts us 3 points in our first game in Division 7. So if we check back on our mass bidding transfer targets, we can see that every single Manolas we bid on, we have been outbid on. We just didn't cut it close enough to what he actually sells for. When we get to these, they're still going live, but they're still at 1700, so there's no profit to be made. He's just too big a name. Then we get onto our chemistry styles. So we bid 250 on these, and we got outbid at 300. Now every single one we bid 300 on, we are still winning. We're selling them for 350 coins. From that 350, we lose 18 coins. So we're making about 32 coins for each one we win. Now, if in between games we bid on 30 of them and win 30 of them, that's 1,000 coins that we make profit in between each game. That's huge. That adds up so quickly when you're playing multiple games during the day. So while they're still selling, I'm going to jump into one more game with this team. After that, we're probably going to need a team to switch them for just to get their fitness back up. We come against another solid BPL team with Carvajal randomly at right back and Muller randomly as a striker. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of pace up front, which really helps with our centre-back wing-backs. Track back. No, don't let him get through. Oh, that was so poor. We just didn't stand up to him. Okay, somebody make a run for once. Come on, Kane. Oh my god, how did that go over the keeper? That's absolutely incredible. The keeper literally just runs beneath it and Kane only just scores. That's a great ball back for Kane. Oh, that's another... Oh, that was so close to being such a good ball to Mata. Hold it up. Come on, Aduriz. Have a shot. Oh my god, what a shot. Aduriz is so good. I'm really struggling with Kane, though. Kane was absolutely awesome back in FIFA 16, especially his Team of the Season card. But he just seems slow to be out of position all the time. His shooting seems awful. I might actually replace him, to be honest. So we come into halftime 2-1 up. We actually don't deserve to be up. He's been much better defensively. Our shots have all been quite long range, not really much of anything. Down the wings, he's been absolutely dominating us. The one thing that's been so good for us, though, has been Toprak and Socrates on the fullbacks. I think because maybe they've got like low-high work rates or something, they're actually staying back. And apart from pace, they're just standing their ground and winning everything. Nice. Through the middle and find Kane again. Okay, surely we're going to finish this one. And Kane for the finish. It's gone under his legs, but it's such a lucky finish. That 9 times out of 10, the keeper would save that. That doesn't deserve to go in. I really need to work on my finishing. Good tackle. Right, we got a chance here. Koke to Alonso. Back to Koke. On the overlap to Aduriz. And finish at Aduriz. There we go. That's a finish. Finally. I think that's a hat-trick for Aduriz. So the game ends at 4-1. He outplayed us in the first half, but we absolutely destroyed him in the second. If you see the highlights, the amount of one-on-ones we missed as well. I just don't know how to finish the one-on-ones. I try ground shots and the keeper gets to it. If I try a finesse shot, then the keeper gets to it. And if I try and power it, it always goes over or I lose my balance. So coming back to the 9 chemistry cards that we actually bid 300 on, 3 of them we lost to bids of people just wanting to buy them now, so they just overbid on us. And the other 6 of them we actually won. So we won 66% of what we bid in. Now, if we come in straight into these, we're just going to list all of them up for 350 coins. We're not going to try and hold on to them. We're not going to try and keep relisting them all so that we can make more profit. The whole point of this is to make small profit quickly and constantly. So by listing each of these for 350, we're guaranteeing about 35 coins profit per card. Let me quickly clear the transfer list and then list these up. Right, so I've listed them all up and then just come straight back to the transfer list, just to make another point to you guys. So we only had 6 of these and we listed them all up. 3 of them quickly sold, the other 3 are still listed with 58 minutes left. If we'd listed 10 of these up and they were selling at 1 a minute, which they roughly are, then the market would just become flooded quicker and quicker with these, and it would reduce the price temporarily down to maybe 300 coins, 250 coins. Especially if you've got 20, 30 of these cards and you're listing them all up at the same time. The initial influx, other people will come, see it, and then list their cards for even cheaper than what you've done, creating a weird market that lasts until all of your cards are cycled out. So it's literally been a couple of minutes, and as you can see, they've all sold already. We only bought 6. If we had a huge transfer target size list of maybe 50, and we bid on 50 cards and won 30 of them, we would be making a lot more coins. We'd be making just over 1,100, 1,200 in between simply playing a game. It's such easy money. All you have to do is make sure you choose a market that other people aren't doing at the same time. So a final tip for mass bidding that I want to share with you is how lazy people have become. When Squad Builder challenges are released, everybody seems to just jump onto Futbin and buy whatever the so-called cheapest price team are. What you want to do is just go to Futbin as soon as you can, have a look at some of the top teams on there, and then go search for those players. The people completing these teams are too impatient to wait around. They just want to buy it now. So if you're picking up these players, see Brandt's going for 700 coins. If you're picking up these players on bids and then selling them on, you can make an absolute fortune with this. Let's see if there's any actually up for around this kind of price range. Look at all this, all for 350. So we're going to go and bid 550 on all of him. Now I know I said to bid closer to their max range, but this is just an example. I haven't actually researched his price, and there's a good chance it's just inflated for the moment and that it could quickly crash back down. So we're just going to bid on all of these and then see how they go on. If it goes on well, then we'll come back and we'll bid more and more and more. So the final point we're going to touch on in this video is when you're searching for items that would return multiple results. So for example, if we're searching for contracts, we're going to get rare and non-rare gold contracts. If we're searching for fitness, we're going to get player and squad fitness. So what works best for me is we set it to gold, obviously. We want to set a minimum buy now price. So we know what these gold squad fitness cards sell for. They sell for around 800, 850 coins. So nobody's going to be listing them up cheaper. And if they are, we're not going to be able to get to the 59th minute to buy them. The maximum we're going to be willing to bid is just underneath it. So we're going to be willing to pay around 700 coins for them so we can list them up for a profit. Now, we're never going to win one for about 200 coins. If we change this to 350, 400 coins, we're eliminating all of those low price single fitness cards that are listed as well. So by making the most out of all the different filters available, when we get search, we're going to be presented with tons of squad fitness that fall into our bidding range. So now we've got this whole list just clear of them, free for us to bid on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bid 750 coins on everything. We're almost definitely going to get outbid on them all, but you never know when you mass bid. Sometimes you get lucky. Now the reason again that I'm not spending too much on these is because I don't actually need to win them. If I win them, because they're so low at the moment, I'm going to plan on saving them until the weekend league where I can flip them for a profit. Instead, what we want to be doing on Wednesday is investing upon the team of the week release and then selling them within a short window for profit, which is something we'll tackle in the episode on Wednesday, which will be released on Thursday, hopefully. So most of the bids we made on Julian Brandt have now finished. We won maybe 30% of them, so it was pretty good actually. I'm going to check if he's still selling for as much as he was a minute ago. Still none for 650, still none for 700. Wow, there's none for 750 either. There's none for 800. None for 850. He's selling for 850 coins. And this is all built off hype. People are too lazy on FIFA to do their own work. Go on to Futbin, check what people are putting up there, the top rated teams, and then bid on those players. See, we picked this guy up for 550 coins, and we're going to list him for a profit of 200 coins. And he's going to sell instantly as well. And we're going to do it again with the other one we've made. So that's 400 coins. And we only bid on, what, 7 of them? So we literally won almost half of how many we bid on. Let's list this guy up as well. And I think we won the other one as well. Did we win the third one? We did for 550 again. So 3 of those brands we won for 550 coins. And we're listing them up for 200. That's 600 coins profit. If we bid the whole transfer list full of him and won all of them, then we would have made a couple of thousand coins profit in a couple of minutes. So as those brands sell, we're just going to open a couple of bronze packs to end the video, like we always do. We'll probably open 4 or 5 of these packs, and I'll just explain what we're going to do in the next video, and then we'll end the stream there. So, in this pack it's pretty awful, but in the next video, what we're going to do is I'm going to complete the other squad builder challenges that hold value. So we've been doing all the ones that we can complete for cheaper than the value of the pack rewards we get if we discarded them. So we're guaranteed a profit, and that's if we don't pull anything of value from them. So I'm going to have all of those pre-completed for tomorrow with the coins that we've got at the moment. And then I'm also going to build a second team. So the second team again is going to be made up of 84 rated players. And I might even get a couple of higher ones like Biscuits, who's going for 6,000 coins at the moment. Maybe even Godin, who's going for about 9,000 coins. If any kind of squad builder challenge comes out where high rated players are needed, we are instantly going to profit so much from these kind of cards. And it's not going to hurt to have them just sitting in our club while we're doing other things either. We're also going to look at some other different trading methods in the next video. I'm not sure if we are going to look at sniping. We might come back to mass bidding slightly. And then the day after, we're going to be looking at Team of the Week trading. So trading on the window of hype after release, before FUT Champ rewards, after FUT Champ rewards, and then before weekend league. So there's so many different possibilities and options of when you can trade with a new team of the week, provided you know how the market works, when's best to buy, when's best to sell, and all the other external tiny little factors you've got to tweak. But when it comes down to these squad builder challenges, like you've seen, don't just go onto Futbin and copy teams that are up there. They're always going to be more expensive than you need to spend. Futbin's brilliant just to give you an idea of how to build the team. So follow their structure, follow their example of how it all works, and then any players that are costing a bit more than you'd like to spend, just tweak it. Change those players out, bring in a different player that still works, but might not cost you 500-600 coins when it could cost you 300 coins. That's exactly how you lose all the profit you could be making. What you also want to be doing is exactly what we've done in this. So when you're trading, spend 10-20 minutes trading, so mass bidding, sniping, whatever you want to do. Then list all those players up while you're actually playing FIFA. If you're out and about, if you're using your web app, if you're using a companion app or something like that, then you can also just do it when you're out and about. There's no time constraints then. You literally jump on, bid, finish bidding, and then sell them. An hour later, come back, check what's sold, relist the rest, maybe bid a little bit more, and then you're just using your downtime when you're out and about watching TV or doing something that's completely irrelevant to make coins on FIFA. I thought that was from the A-League then, that player, and that Squad Builder Challenge ended today anyway. So it would have been kind of bitter, well, it would have been horrible to have packed him now. These packs actually have been pretty poor for us. We've got one, or was it a second gold player? 3 of the player fitnesses. The upper body ones do sell, I think, for 250. We're getting so many duplicate players, which I probably should have listed that English guy. The majority of them I just don't bother with though. If you were to look at the cost of running them all through a bronze to silver upgrade against discarding them, you actually make more coins than you would discarding them than you would running them through the upgrade. The good thing about the upgrade is you do have a chance of getting some big players, some expensive silver ones that you might need for your Squad Builder Challenge upgrades, or just some huge gold players at the end of it. But the time it takes to do that against the ease of just discarding it, it's just not worth it for me personally. Which is why I just prefer to hit through the packs as quick as I can, keeping most of them for whenever anything does come out, and then just selling anything of any kind of value to us. We've still got 10 slots left on the transfer list, so we're just going to quickly breeze for a few more of these. I don't want to use too many of our coins on them, but I'm going to be listing all the stuff we got from these throughout tomorrow. I might not keep the transfer list empty tomorrow. Might not keep it full, sorry, so you might not see all of the stuff I've sold. It's just so that I can be a bit more efficient during the day and sell a little bit more before the video. But when we come back tomorrow, we should have sold all the other players from our club, all the consumables that are on the transfer list at the moment, all the investments that we've got going at the moment, so the 84s and stuff, they're going to stay in the club along with the next team we're going to build. So we're going to have 2 teams that we can just rotate so we can actually play seasons. We can potentially try and qualify for FUT Champions, but I think I'd rather keep the series away from that, kind of showing you how many coins you can still make without having to participate in FUT Champions. Oh, this is going to be a bad pack, I got a feeling. Oh, we do get a silver player, but he's not going to sell. We haven't got a single player from a big league in any of these packs, from a Squad Builder Challenge League. And we've literally gone through maybe 15 packs already. We've literally powered through them as well. We've barely spent any time talking about them. That's really annoying. I knew I was going to pack one of them before I packed anything else today. And I was completely correct with that. The leg healing might sell, but it might be like 250, 300, 250. Whoops, we don't want to lose 50 coins. Let's list that for 250. So either some of our stuff is selling, but more than likely the coins are increasing because the squad fitness that we bid on are actually getting outbid, which is fine because I'm happy to keep these coins and do squad builder challenges instead. But it was more to prove a point and show you how easy it was to win bids and win items like squad fitness, like the players that we showed you, like the chemistry cards. You can also use it with training, healing cards. There's just so many different things you can use when you play around with the variables that are on there. None of these MLS players ever sell for us. I wonder if a Pro League centre-back sells. I think we're going to be pretty lucky if he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, well, hopefully this will bring us closer to completing some of these other challenges. I think we've probably burned through maybe 5,000 coins on these packs already. And we've probably got about 2,000 at a push listed up. So hopefully we've got about 3,000 coins worth of players in our club. But the thing about Bronze Pack Method is it doesn't have to instantly return you results. As soon as a Squad Builder Challenge comes out that requires any of this, we're going to make huge profit on it just because we've got them ready to go. We're going to be one of the first ones listing it. We're going to be ahead of the game, basically. We'll keep that healing card as well. The shooting didn't sell. We checked that last time. Let's just keep going until we've got our transfer list all completely filled out, which I think is maybe 3 more slots. There's all these bronze goalkeepers. I don't think they ever sell because there's just so many better options. He's not going to sell. He's not going to sell. Keep the contracts, and we'll list these 2 up. That's probably going to be our second last pack. So I think we might get 1 more pack out of this, if we're lucky. Anyway, we'll discard the rest of that. And at the same time, guys, if there's any different trading methods you'd like to see sooner, we can obviously only work with the smaller tier trading methods at the moment until we build our coins up. So that's why we're focusing on stuff like bronze pack method a bit more than we normally would. Or, wait a second. So there's 1 up for 200. And then, is this a newly transferred player or something? Or has he just been price fixed? I'm going to list him up for 1,000 coins. Just on the off chance. If he is a player that does sell for that much, we should have bought that one for 300. Let's send that to our club as well. Right, anyway, we're going to leave it there. So we're sitting on 53,000 coins. We've played, how many games have we played? 23 games, 1 we disconnected in, so we played 22 games, and we have 53,000 coins. As you can see, these have all been outbid. Squad Fitnesses sell for 850 to 900, so I didn't expect to win a single one of them. So we'll end the video there. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, as I said in the next episode, just let me know.